11 subscriptions, $219 a month, charged before you open a file. That is the AI stack a lot of developers are renting right now, and it renews without being asked. NotebookLM 20, Perplexity 20, Superhuman 30, Zapier 30, Grammarly 12, Lovable 25, ElevenLabs 22, Canva 18, Otter 17, OpusClip 15, $2,600 a year. At $285 a card, that is a used RTX 3060 every 6 weeks. 10 open source projects take that number to 0, and 8 of the 10 were pushed to GitHub this week. 7 carry between 12 and 36,000 stars, so they are past the weekend project stage. The other 3 are under 3 months old, which is why they are missing from every other list. So the bill stays in the corner of the screen from here on, and it only moves in one direction. One of these 10 I would not hand to a paying client yet. I will name it and say what breaks. First target is the $20 Google charges for NotebookLM inside its AI Pro tier. Open Notebook is that product as a container you run yourself. 36,400 stars, pushed 2 days ago. Point it at PDFs, links, or audio, and you chat with your own sources. It runs on Docker with SurrealDB behind it, MIT licensed, and it will talk to 18 different model providers: OpenAI, Anthropic, Llama, DeepSeek, whatever you already pay for or already run locally. Google gives you Google. It also makes the podcast, the feature that sold the whole tier, except it stages 1 to 4 speakers instead of 2. $20 comes off, but it only knows the documents you hand it, and most questions start before the documents exist. SurfSense starts there instead. Same notebook idea, except the corpus is the live web, Reddit, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Indeed search, with your own Slack, Notion, and GitHub indexed beside it. 15,800 stars and a push today on a repo that has been running since July of 2024. NotebookLM, Perplexity, and Glean folded into one box you host, so the $20 for Perplexity Pro goes with it, $40 off the bill, and neither tool has cost anything but disk. Both of those need something already written down. The thing you actually need was said out loud, in a meeting, and then it was gone. Otter and Fireflies sell that memory back at $17 and $18 a month. The price of that is where the recording lives. Meetily records on your own machine, MIT licensed, Windows, Mac OS, and Linux, live transcription through Parakeet or Whisper, which the project advertises at 4 times faster than real time. The minutes come from a model you pick, Llama locally, or Claude, Grok, OpenRouter, any OpenAI compatible endpoint. Speaker diarization is the paid pro tier, not the free build, the README says so even where the repo blurb does not. 28,400 stars, and search YouTube for the name. The results run dry after a few clips. For a legal, medical, or client call, nothing leaving the machine is the whole argument. $57 gone. So far the trade has been easy. The next 4 are the expensive lines, and each one asks for something back. Superhuman is $30 a month, the biggest single charge here, and it sells one thing, an inbox that sorts itself. Inbox 0 does that sorting in the open. Rules written in plain English, replies pre-drafted in your own phrasing, bulk unsubscribe, cold email blocking, meeting briefs, a Slack or Telegram hook, and analytics naming the senders eating your week. 11,900 stars, push today. The cost is real. Docker, Node 24, PNPM, and an OAuth app of your own before a single message gets triaged. You are trading $30 a month for an evening. That evening is the pattern for everything left, and Activepieces is where it pays back fastest. Zapier bills $30 a month at the entry tier and meters you by task, because the meter is the product. Activepieces is the automation platform sitting in N8N's shadow. 23,600 stars, push today. MIT License Community Edition, 200 plus integrations, and its README puts 280 of them on MCP. 60% of those integrations were contributed by users, and the project describes its own deployment as self-hosted and network gapped, so the same flows run, plus agents reaching your tools through MCP on hardware where the task counter does not exist. Zapier comes off, and half the bill is gone, which is the place to ask the question that actually decides this. Which of these charges would you miss if it stopped billing tonight? Most people name the biggest one. The line that survives longest is usually the cheapest. $12 sits under the threshold where anyone rereads a statement, and Grammarly has been sitting there in every text box you own for years. Harper replaces it offline, written in Rust by Automatic, the WordPress company. 14,200 stars, linting a document in milliseconds on under a 50th of Language Tool's memory. Language server in VS Code, NeoVim, Helix, Emacs, and Z. WebAssembly in the browser, and English only. The reflex that kept Grammarly on the card is the same one keeping Lovable there at 25. Dyad builds apps from a prompt on your own machine with your own model key, 21,000 stars, pushed yesterday. The code lands in a folder you own instead of a platform you rent, which matters the first time you move the project. 7 tools down, $154 off, and every one of them has years of issues behind it. The last 3 do not, and that is exactly the point of them. Audio.cpp is 6 weeks old, one C++ engine on ggml, the same lineage as llama.cpp, running 44 families of audio model behind a single binary, text-to-speech with Quing 3 TTS and Vibe Voice, voice cloning with Fish Audio and Chatterbox, speech-to-text with Quing 3 ASR, music with A-Step and Stable Audio 3, CUDA, Rock M, Vulkan, Metal, or plain CPU, plus a Gradio Web UI. Its own release notes put the TTS paths at 1.8 to 8 times faster than the Python references, and Supertonic 3 at 10 hours of audio in 3 minutes on a 5090. The same notes are blunt about the limit. GGUF is a container, not a universal adapter, so backend coverage is model by model, 1,200 stars because it shipped in June. ElevenLabs is $22 a month and Suno is $10. This one binary takes out both, which is $32 killed by a project that did not exist in May. That is the trade the last 3 tools are offering. Design is the other charge that survives on habit. Canva Pro is $18 a month, and most of what leaves it is a deck, a poster, or a card. HTML Anything is an agentic editor that writes those as one file of HTML. Feed it Markdown, CSV, Excel, JSON, or SQL, and a local agent produces the layout across 9 surfaces: magazine, deck, resume, poster, social card, prototype, data report, from 75 composable skills. Apache 2, 8,100 stars in 3 months, and it needs no API key because it reuses the agent you are already logged into. Claude Code, Codex, Gemini CLI, Cursor, Copilot, 9 of them auto-detected on your path. One click sends the result to X, WeChat, or ZHub, or straight down as HTML or PNG. That leaves the $15 line most creators pay without looking. OpusClip cuts long video into vertical clips and ranks them by predicted performance. AutoShorts is a Rust desktop app built on Tauri that does the same job, media in, 9x16 candidates out, ranked, with everything kept in a local SQLite file. Under 700 stars, 7 weeks old, and is the one I would not hand to a paying client yet. It transcribes through DeepGram and analyses with DeepSeek or Claude by default. The offline path exists, and its own documentation says local models are not recommended for the ranking. So the verdict, for anyone with a machine already running, Harper, Activepieces, and Meetily are the 3 that stick because they replace a habit instead of a workflow, and habits are what a subscription actually bills for. Self-hosting is not free either. Electricity, disk, and the Saturday the first install eats. Against $2,600 a year, that Saturday is the cheapest hour on the list. So which one of yours goes first?